my name is Venisha. So let's jump right into it. What inspired me to start creating? I have been an online retailer for the last 11 years, off and on. My store, my online store, daintyjewels.com, sold accessories that I used to purchase wholesale: bracelets, necklaces, rings, um, earrings. And towards the end of 2016, I incorporated headpieces. And they were the cute little jewel, they go around your forehead, headpieces that you can either tie or they were elastic in the back. I really like those. And I noticed that a lot of people really like those. So in 2016, I had my son, and it was just too much at that time for me to keep doing the online business. So I took a break, and in 2018 I was not working at that time. So I got out my sewing machine. I took one sewing class and I never touched that sewing machine again. So I broke it out and I was like, okay, how do I even thread it? Like, I couldn't even remember how to thread the machine. So I went on to YouTube and I searched my machine and I figured out how to thread it again. And I'm like, okay, I want to make something, and I want to make something that is simple but still incorporates with my Dainty Jewels brand, because I knew I wanted to relaunch it again. So I tried my hand at making headpieces. So I'm like, okay, I have no clue how to do this. I didn't grow up watching, my grandma sew or my mother sew. So this wasn't something that was like deep embedded in me that, I just could start doing with my eyes closed. So what I did was I started making headpieces out of t-shirts. So I'll cut up a white t-shirt into like strips and what I felt like was an appropriate size. I was just guessing at that time, basically, because I had no idea. So I'm like, okay, I got to branch out. I got to go to a store and try to get some fabric. Who is your local fabric store? It's my local fabric store. It's Joann's. Like, that's the only fabric store I even know of in my area. So I went to Joann's, and the first fabric that I ever purchased is this fabric here. I knew I wanted something stretchy. I wanted something eye-catching. The first headpiece that I made was this one here out of the fabric that I just showed. So after I created this headpiece, I knew it was on after that. Like, I knew I needed to branch out and do more. So that was my inspiration. It was like every little small thing that was a part of my retail entrepreneurship business before led me to this point. How will the Joann grant benefit me personally and business wise? Like, I desperately need a serger. I can do these headbands no problem on my machine, but I did want to get into full head turbans. I need a serger to give my product a more professional look on the inside, like the seams and everything. You can't really do that nice, crisp, clean stitch with just a normal machine. I love my machine. I really do, but a serger would definitely take me to the next level. Also, I'd be able to purchase a little bit more fabric than I normally do, so that too, I really need that. The obstacles that I've had to endure as a minority sewer, it's probably exposure. I know I believe in my product, but just getting myself in those places and spaces where my product is seen and the value of my product and the quality and the work that I put into it is seen and appreciated. That's something where I feel like there is a gap in between minority sewers. A lot of times people tend to think of it as like a hobby more so than a business. Although I'm working from inside my home, this is also my business that I've done everything on the back end to make a legitimate business, and it should be respected and seen as such. So that is what I feel like my obstacle is right now. It's just that exposure of getting my items out there. I don't doubt that one day that will happen for me at all. It's just the time that it's going to take to get there and the dedication that it's going to take to maintain my level of quality and my standard for my business. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Bye.